Hey guys, I'm going to tell you everything you need to know about buying a second-hand Y62 Patrol. I'm going to go through 5 things that you need to look out for, the things that should have been done in the service schedule that really aren't recommended by Nissan, and I'll go through what the buy prices were back when we bought them and what they're worth now, so what's the value. By the end of this, you'll have a good understanding and confidence in going and buying that second-hand Y60 Patrol, and come and join us. Cheers. First up, go do yourself a favour. There's a Facebook page, Aussie Y62 Patrol forum. These guys are fantastic. They know so much. Get on there and you'll be able to ask questions and they'll help you out with that. But this car, there's not really any known big bugs with it. It's the platform's been around since 2010, so that, there's cars 7 years out there with 300,000 Ks on them. There's no stories of blown engines, obviously not turbos, mechanical fuel issues, injectors. It just doesn't exist. It's a robust platform. Hey, it's a Nissan, what can I say? All right, number one is probably the service history you want to have a look at. Every 10,000 Ks is fine, but Nissan do not recommend a trans service. They say the oil lasts for life. Like, yeah, right. If these cars have done a lot of towing, it ain't gonna last for life. Trans services, I did my first one at 30,000, another one at 70,000, and really that's because I tow a lot, I do a lot of four-wheel driving, and I think 30 to 40,000 Ks is probably a good number. And when the trans fluid came out, it was not looking great. That's what the guy told me that pulled it out anyway. So have a look for trans service history, especially if it's been towing or done any decent four-wheel driving. Speaking of four-wheel driving, underneath these things, they are pretty robust. Let's see if we can get on here. Excuse me for the light. I would have done this outside, but it's windy today and I don't have a good microphone. And I've asked Father Christmas for one, so we'll see what he says. So there's good underbody protection. Big strong rails, and whether you can see it, excuse me for the bumpiness, just here, like there's lots of reinforcements and stuff, paneling. One thing that isn't protected is the sump that well, so you probably want to have a close look at the sump and see if there's any bangs in that. If there's one that's got underbody protection, go for it, it's awesome. Now while I'm down here, we'll see if we can have a look at the suspension. If it's been lifted, let's see if we can get a better look here. If it's been lifted, because they're an independent rear suspension, they can suck the wheels in and really make a mess of your wheel alignment and scrub out tyres. I do recommend checking to see if it's had the camber correcting bushes. I'll see if I can find them. This one's had airbags put in as well and upgraded the springs, which makes it a dream for towing. Now, that's number 2. Number 3 is when these things first came out. We'll go around the other side. When these things first came out in 2013, Nissan couldn't sell the cars to save themselves. They were giving them away. So they ended up sitting on lots for ages. So make sure you check your build plate. That's on the passenger door here. For example, that's my GVN upgrade, by the way. But what happened is they would sit on the lots for years. And so if you're buying one, you want to make sure that you know that you're buying, say, a 2013 plated Patrol, even though it was first registered in 14. No big deal if you are, it's just you want to know that. Don't think you own a 2014 Patrol when it's plated as 2013. Hope that makes sense. Last part, number 5. What these things are worth new, and I bought mine in 2014 and it was plated 2013, and what they're selling for now. This is quite interesting and somewhat amazing if you ask me. So I'll tell you what I paid for the car. I bought it in Victoria, where I was at the time, 55,000 plus drive away costs, which means I ended up driving it to South Australia to get registered. I think it was like 4 or 5 grand to go through Regency and stuff, and yeah, it was just under 60k brand new for a 2013 plated, 14 registered STL. Very happy with that price at the time. I recently contemplated trading it, and thank goodness my wife brought me to my senses. But I was offered 39 grand as a trade-in without negotiation, without pushing or anything. Fair enough, I've spent some money on modifications, but these things hold their value incredibly well. I think the dealer would have bought it off me for 39 grand and probably advertised it for 50, 55, and may well have got it. I think one in good condition will be seeing the 50s and plus that, or one with a heap of mods on it too. They hold their value incredibly well. And now I can't sell it because I'll have a tax capital gain that I'll have to pay. So I might as well keep it and keep enjoying it. So there you go. Finishing up, these are amazing cars, as you know, well, have already worked out. Can't wait to see who's watched this video more, people that are going to buy it or people that own one. Anyway, what they say on the forum is go test drive one and tell us what colour you bought. Cheers guys, catch you later.